Give me a moment. Oh, don't worry. Just test me. So, oh, did I never actually buy core reduction? Alright, there is no cooldown reduction. That's fine. I'm done. I think I'm gonna leave this page open to get the... It doesn't say it's giving me the CDR, but I think it is. Yeah, it's unclear because sometimes it looks like it doesn't give anything, but then like I think if I log out of the client and I come back, it'll say that it's giving me the empty stats on it. I'm gonna just I mentioned this because this actually is supposed to be giving me 2% flat CDR. The reason that's important is because Brutalizer. I think Brutalizer is slowing down the 80 Malz Jungle build too much. It's a good item. It's a really good item, but we're in some dire competition here, so it makes me want to try something else. I'm just waiting for the download to happen. Oh, Classic Malz has a separate mastery scaling compared to everyone else. That's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that. It's like literally coded as a whole different champion, which makes sense. Please wait. Hello, Demo. Welcome to the stream. I'm considering leaving open the CDR slot and skipping Brutalizer. I'm kind of willing to get 38% CDR just to make that possible. I'm not sold on it yet. This is not me confirming I'm doing it. I just want to test it. Thanks for downloading out of molasses paste there. I like to test it too because the days. Weaver's a pretty cool item. I like Weaver. Also, since at this point I know what everything is, I'm okay with using Korean again, so I can really feel like I'm on a Korean server. So that doesn't, because oh, they have legendary art straight up. Yeah, they're just straight up using the art from Legend of Runeterra. They're getting a lot of value from those art pieces they made for Legend of Runeterra. Yeah, me too, Kraus. I think somebody on the Discord, as far as I can tell, confirmed that the Voidlings did not have lifesteal in Old League. Well, that's enough for me. As long as we can confirm I wasn't missing it the whole time, I think I can live with that. I can live with that. I can live with that. Alright, because there's a difference between some random change in like Season 9 updated the Voidlings when you didn't build AD or lifesteal on 80 Malz anyway. Or Malzahar rather, more than 80 Malz. And you fool, you absolute buffoon. You've been seeing the ability to use life lady mouse for however many seasons you played it. You utter Nimrod. There's a gulf between these two, and a gulf. Well, I head into a match once that finishes loading. I need 5 more %. And I'm hoping that the page fixes itself. I might go into a custom match real fast just to check. Because I'm kind of curious if it... Because it doesn't say it's giving any stats, but it doesn't make sense. There it was. Hi, what's... Yes, 80 Malz is a lot of fun. I like it a lot. There's something very silly about it, and it just brings me... It's a lot of practice. But we're making it, we've been refining it a lot over the past week. I think my guide is, I wouldn't say outdated. There's definitely more room for fixing things. Let me see, is it there? Yeah. Okay, so the flat CDR is there. I see it. Digi Shigan Gumsel. Okay. Malzahar has always been able to have multiple voidlings. That being said, voidlings are so much mana that it's hard for AP Malzahar specifically to summon more voidlings because it requires. You get very intentional about it, right? You have to want to summon more voidlings, otherwise, it's very hard to. Unless this is not the dog you were talking about. I'm sure if I, Aqua Dragon, Zia, have an actual dog, in which case, no, I do not have a dog. I got the dogs on my feet. That's about it. But I strongly suspect that's not what you're talking about. As the jacking up. Tomorrow I'll have access to again, and I hope to be able to create a watchdog to hopefully get some more information on why the microphone acts up the way it does. As it stands, there's no obvious cause. I got the dogs out right now. But yes, AP Malzahar to summon voidlings, more than one voidling at a time is very hard. I don't think that AP Malzahar prioritizes CDR that much. I could be wrong, but I think that's AP Malzahar is more focused on raw damage, raw burst to just try and catch people out, not about trying to cast as many spells as possible against people. Otherwise, they'd be building Chalice. And I don't think they do, but I could be wrong. I'm not an AP Malzahar classic expert. I don't know anything about itemization for AP Malz outside of speculation. Nice, we got Jungle. I was testing a rune page in a practice tool to try and solo Baron earlier, but my experiments didn't pan out. Trend. Trend is, I believe, if not the strongest, they were one of the strongest champions in Classic, and are getting significant nerf in the next patch. Or it says Agu, not Igu. Oh, excuse me. I woke up. I slept super late last night for some reason. I don't know why. Hey, antivirus. Stop that. Oh god, that Soraka splash art is so demonic. It's so ugly. That had to be acceptable. I've honestly been surprised at how not as bad as I thought they would be Teemo is. I was really expecting Teemo to be really frustrating and awful to fight, but they're kind of fine. Like, I don't know if the player base has just gotten better, but I feel like I remember in my old memories feeling like I was walking around in a minefield everywhere I went when we faced Teemo. And it was awful because everything we did was wrong. But when I face against Teemo in Classic so far, it kind of feels like a little guy. Like, it hasn't been that bad. Like, there's a few shrooms here or there. They don't nearly hurt as much as I expect them to. And we're all pretty good at clearing them out. Maybe we all just got better. Or maybe the shrooms were never as bad as my memories imply. It's hard to tell sometimes, isn't it? Oh, that was fast. Alright, let's get going.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
She was like, I'm a blind Malzahar, and it's like, you blinded the wrong person.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
Oh.
First blood.
내가 되면
I'm kind of glad I got the Korean voice back on. It just feels like I'm in Korea when we got the Korean voices. Who's their jungle? Evelyn. Let's find out my boot buff is still not my boot buff, my red buff is still there. Oh, it is. How about that? Oh, whoops! I forgot to get the little camp. That was my bad. I hope that doesn't. It should be okay. I have one more spell in a moment, so it should be fine. Just a bit of a silliness there. That's all. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. We got more important prize to fry. Note to self, that's kind of stupid. Don't say that again. 28% stupid. Already deleting the body cam footage. Oh, I messed that up a little bit, but I think it's fine. Not my Queenish Dragon, but it should be fine regardless. Yeah, I got my summon, we're good. We got that down to a science now. We're so good at it. I used to keep messing it up, and now I just got the timing down. Oh, they're so close. Maybe I should have gone over to mid to help instead. Well done, Italy. Fantastic job. In the meantime, we've just cleared the whole jungle. Should I summon that Voidling? Yeah, I guess it's fine. I'm going to get my mana back in a moment. It's not enough to get Chalice, but that's okay. I don't know, I might get boots. Because I think that even if I get boots, I'll still get challenged if I clear one more time. And I don't think I'm going to get counter jungled. I think Evelyn might be in a bit of a pickle to be able to do that right now. Voidling, assist me, please. Okay. Don't need me, I guess. Shoot. Okay. Chalice and then we'll head over to Boot Buff. Oh, perfect Chalice money cross. Perfect Chalice money. Those spears hit so hard still. Every time I get hit by one, I'm like, oh yeah, it does that. Oh, nice! I got on the cannon minion just in time, so we could get 2 Voidlings on this. Absolutely destroyed. Sorry, Katarina, you died one time in lane when I was nearby. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. How's the rocket doing? Oh, got him! I got him with my... I got him surrounded by voidlings, too. Oh. I guess they're not falling for it. Voidling, let's leave that one. Yeah, I must have just barely been in vision. Dragon's up in 30? What do I pay you for? Let's head back and get ready for Dragon. Okay, we're skipping Brutalizer. And we're going to see what that looks like. I'm going to go straight for Bloodthirster instead. I gotta defend this if I don't want to risk us losing it. Except I have Vampiric. Maybe I can just tank a little bit of this dragon. Or I would if my Voidling would let me. We knew you were on the way. It's surprisingly hard, Elm. I feel like you need to prepare a Voidling in advance and you need blue buff for it, which surprises me sometimes. I'm like, really? It's that tough to kill? I have gotten executed by that second dragon more times than I'm willing to admit. And yet it's documented, so I have to admit it. I don't really want to fight this anymore. Oh. $29% CDR? It feels pretty bad. Hey, Orianna! Long time no see. Good to see you. I hate that says 29%. A lot of boomers. You know, better to be a boomer than to mental boom, as they say. By the way, Woodling's probably like silly. This is the latest bit of revelation we encountered. How old do I look? Oh, you said 22 or 38? That's a wide range. I'm regretting doing that flash. On one hand, I had one of my Korean friends say I look like Meshi, and I was like, oh, I think you're wrong, but that's very kind of you to say. And then on the other, I had a Korean friend say I look like Mr. Bean. So, you know. Oh! Nicely done, Ash. I'd never been quite so devastated in my life as the day I got compared to looking like Mr. Bean. I don't know who'll ever lived that one down. That one might be just... will haunt me in my sleep. I can't find Last Whisper easily here. Ah, there it is. Who's Mr. Thomas? Oh. What a reputation to have. Oh, a nice follow-up. Unfortunately, it may cost their life. Let's see. Yeah, that's fair. We deserve that. 31% CDR, I hate that. I know I said I was skipping Brutalizer. I've changed my mind. We're building Brutalizer. If I could find where it is. Wrong item sets. Every fiber of my being is offended by that 31% CDR. Sata. Yeah, that's on me. I smited too early. I can feel that loss of CDR. I need it back. Let's wait until we have CDR quints before we do any more tests like that. Ah, there's Last Whisper. I haven't farmed my jungle in a bit. It's probably about time I do that, yeah? Let's just do one quick clear. Crossroads! You distracted me. Again! Oh my god. I say this next sentence of all the love that it's intended to convey, and not in a mocking way, but the way that my Korean friends say, oh my god, is just so cute whenever they've said it. Hey Dreamer yesterday, welcome to the stream. The way they phrase it is kind of like, oh my god. They don't articulate the D at the end, so it just kind of sounds like, oh my god. It's so cute. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Nah, you don't wanna fight me. You wanna fight? I got my friends. I would like to rescind the offer for fighting, so that you don't embarrass yourself. Cali Valley girls. Some of them I think would do well in California. Oh! Oh, my Voidling almost killed Misfortune. But it was like one auto attack away. I put up a good fight before going down. But I get surrounded. Alright, we got Last Whisper. Our damage is just accelerated from here. We could solo Baron. I think I'm pretty sure we're strong enough to solo Baron now. Behold, the goat. With fear. How wounded is that tower? Half? Okay. My Voidling took out half of that tower's HP. Building another Bloodthirster would be the funny choice, but I think the smart choice is building Mama Mortius, huh? I keep forgetting I can't search up the terms because they're in Korean. Is Mama Mortius even called Mama Mortius in Korean? Surely not. Memo Shus. Oh, Mama Mortius. Agi. Oh, it is literally actually Mama Mortius is Maul. Okay. Mama Mortius, got it. Fair play. You're right. All of the enemies are alive right now. Well played, Fiddlesticks. That was a really good Fiddlesticks ult. Warmog Straka. Okay. Hey, Sacrificer. Welcome to the stream. Doing alright. A lot of 80 mouths recently. I guess now we're watching Soraka do shenanigans. Okay, Janet does have sights, so. Fine, 80 battles. Let's heal up. Every single one of us on this team is guilty of running forward and getting ambushed. I didn't think I had to ult them, so I didn't even try. Whoa! Okay! Alright! Alright. Didn't even get to exist. I did not even get to exist. I like Cleaver, but it's that it only applies its armor reduction onto champions, does limit its applicability to Malzahar. Yeah, I haven't been able to get much money though. Just because I keep dying too early in these fights. Ooh! Did you get one more? I guess not. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, but there's a lot of items that help the Voidlings do a lot of damage. Last Whisper helps the Voidlings do a lot of damage. Bloodthirster helps the Voidlings do a lot of damage. In a vacuum, it's great. But it's competing against a lot of other really good choices. Straight from the DLC. Oh, I don't have boot buff. I need boot buff if I want to get this. Is it open? No, it's gone. I'm concerned about Fiddlesticks. That's the only reason I'm not trying to force this Baron any harder. Oh, nice! Great gen ult. It's pretty brutal. His fortune's up in 20. I think Manamuna suffers. I've written it more in the guide, but I think Manamuna suffers from not giving enough mana. Because I've tried several times now to like build tier, and it just isn't enough. But Chalice is enough, and that leads to the uncomfortable question: if Chalice is enough and tier's not enough, then why tier? The answer, of course, would be, well, because Manamuna has, like, some unique, exceptional synergy that justifies stacking it. Yeah, especially because it's so slow, as you noted. But the reality is that it's not really that good. That's the uncomfortable reality. It doesn't... None of Malzahar's abilities, none of their spells activate Moramana's damage. Passive. The Voidlings don't activate the damage passive. A lot of people think they do, and they never have. So it's like, okay, well, so we're building an item whose active we can't use, that doesn't give enough mana, then why are we building it? I guess I'll go get Booba. Okay, I got Soraka for backup. Oh! Tears. Stolen my stuff. I think I used up too much mana on that. It's fine, I have Baron buff, which helps. Their team runs so fast. The build's pretty focused on building a damage, so I don't think there's room for items like Alicia's Miracle. Not that you can even activate its passive, because you'd have to give up Flash, and that's a pretty tough order, giving up Flash. Promote's amazing, and I can't even justify removing Flash for a promote. I've tried. As always, the struggle with itemization on 80 miles, and just off meta in general, is like there's always a lot of items that sound really good on paper, and then it has to actually compete against other items. And then that's when the no fun police gets involved, and it's like, well, we can't do that. I want to stop them from getting Dragon. But not only do I think we're going to fail, I'm afraid that, Katarina's going to kill my teammates if I don't do something. That's why I had to go up there myself. Yeah, like, sometimes I'll get, like, people making suggestions that I know aren't great. I saw somebody saying that they're running Spellvamp Quints on Malz 80 Malz, and it's like, well, Voidlings don't actually proc spell amp, but if that makes you happy, I'm not going to tell you to stop. Oh, jeez. That Evelyn burst so hard. How are they running so fast? Boots and Mobies? Like I said, the no fun police, right? Am I really going to be like, you can't do that? Okay, good job, Woodley. This Nidalee is carrying us so hard right now. They're the only reason we're still in this game. Nice. Oh, nice reaction time. Okay, can we win the game now? I'd appreciate it. Honestly, I might buy Mikhail's just so I can have even more magic resist. I'm tempted. I don't think we can win. That's the sad thing. I think that we're not fast enough. 24 seconds? Baron. We don't really have any coordination. We're all just kind of individually praying and hoping that we align sometimes. No QSS yet, so I guess I'll try holding Evelyn back. I'm just hoping my team can not get massacred by Katarina here. Oh, Nidalee got the... Okay, alright. I wanted to interrupt Nidalee, Evelyn's recall, but I can't actually see them. Well, it's fine. We ended up winning the game off of that. I'm useful! Woohoo, let's go. I'm helpful, y'all. Italy. In Italy, yeah. Great too. And sure, Ash, you did save us from that, Yeah, I got that early dragon money for us. With that, we've managed to escape from 4 and get to Wood. Never mind. Smash bars are like bugged. They don't show up like for some place. Yeah, I think if I wanted to do Brutalizer, I'd have to run utility. And even then, at that point in the game, I'd have 37% and not 40%. Hate. Let me tell you much how much come to hate 40%. Underneath says the game to live. There we go. We got our movement speed back. Because this is the test I was running. It's like you can get 6% right there. But then you'll have 37% and be missing the last 3%. Need those CDR quints. If we're going to be doing any other kinds of non-brutalizer activity, we're going to need CDR quints, and then we can. If they gave me 4-5% CDR, even just flat, I would run the utility tree just so we could skip brutalizer. It's so slow right now. My computer's not power saver mode, is it? Let me see. Any of Malzahar spells we tested. So, to answer the question, that means it also does not trigger on the ult. Doesn't trigger on Malefic Visions either, even though that's technically a single target spell. Moment. What have you been up to, Orianna, in the meantime? I've been busy with my nonsense that I sometimes forget to ask about other people's nonsense. I got support. Alright, bring out the We Failed page. This person is saying something about support. I don't know what it is, though. Okay, I didn't get a good translation to figure out what exactly they're asking there about me being support. But what I did translate is that apparently Ezreal's name here translates to bring out the women and alcohol. I do have promote here, right? Gene Goop. Yeah. Okay. Good. Does Gene Goop translate to promote? Let me see. Oh, it does. It just means promotion. Okay. Good to know. My voidlings are 30 seconds old. It's basically the same thing. Okay, let's go. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here, huh? I mean, we need Chalice either way, yeah? There's no two ifs about it. Regardless of whether we're a support or not, we're gonna need Chalice. So... I guess rush Chalice. I do want the Sightstone. I'm just thinking about what's the order here. Do we go Chalice into Boots into Sightstone? We'll be down 10% CDR though. I just worry if I try going straight for if I go straight for Brutalizer, it will delay my Sightstone for too long. It's my only worry. The gold items don't really pay themselves off, and I'm not interested in building anything that builds from them either. I want 40% CDR. Alright, Trent. Best of luck, buddy. I still hate you. Step away from the pool, Twitch. Still alive. Okay. Nice, we already have enough for Chalice after that because we got the kill. I guess up next we'll build our boots. And then... Brutalizer or Sightstone after that? I don't know. It's a tough choice. Which must be back, just invisible.
적이 학살 중입니다.
There you are. Guess not. Crit on the minion. Shoot. Got fiddles. Come on, Nez. Mess him up. In case y'all aren't aware, I promoted that minion because it gives us 14 extra AD. Aw, Ez, I think you could have pushed with that. Oh, it's fine. Let's just be happy that we got even that much.
적이 미쳐날게 됐습니다.
그들은 죽음으로 내몬 거야.
Oh. Why didn't my crit rune activate there? Nice. Mess him up. Oh man, I don't have enough for boots. I guess we'll just chill for a bit. For the viewers at home, I'd like to make it clear that I don't think Malz support to Classic, or even specifically 80 Malz support is a good idea. But while we're here, let's mess them up, yeah? Let's mess them up. Yeah, limit testing, that's right.
아군이 당했습니다.
I don't know about that. It's a pretty expensive build. And you don't get money as a support. Yeah, just take on a just CS is was made by big ADC to trick people. We do, however, find it hilarious.
아군이 당했습니다.
No. But how, actually? I thought that was hosted on Imager. Imager? I don't know which of those pronunciations is the least cursed. Well then. So Twitch kind of hurts.
적을 도저히 막을 수 없습니다.
Okay, we'll get Brutalizer. Then we'll get our boots. And then let's go and get our Sightstone so that way we actually are like at least pretending to be a support. Our core is almost done. You know who was more OP than everyone was giving credit for? Tryndamere. Watch as Tryndamere effortlessly just whacks these fellas to death. Okay, that was a little more effortful than I was expecting. But it's fine. I'm gonna promote him in a moment. I think I actually had to promote that. I probably could have held it a bit longer. It's going to be a while until I make boots if I keep on buying components instead of actually building with a final item. See, I'm a good support. I only have 25 CS. Fiddlesticks has 3. I do appreciate how many more Voidlings you can summon on live. They're still cute. And they still do nonsense. They just aren't as vicious as they are on Classic. They are, however, a lot smarter. My god, these Classic Voidlings are sometimes so stupid. I don't have the win. There's no win rate data to this up, but I feel like KO is probably really bad on Classic. I feel like I've never been impressed by any KO that I've seen. Like, you get the late game just whacking away full build, and it's like that's all the damage you deal, really? This is disappointing. I don't have promote, but maybe if... Ah, I messed up. Okay, I mean, I destroyed the tower, but I didn't realize that Twitch was gonna just sneak up literally under my face and then, like, murder me. If I had played that better too, I would have destroyed the tower a lot faster. Alright, let's make our way toward that Sightstone now. It's only 325, so we only need 200 more gold. Dang, I interrupted Phil's ult there too. Yeah, that'd be my hunch too, is that it just takes too much money. Even regular AD Malz, not even like a tanky focused one, is already such an expensive build. And you already have to prioritize mana and CDR and already a bit of durability. AD. I suspect it would just always be somewhat underwhelming. Your conviction steps. Their team is just walking around together and then murdering us whenever they feel like it. Their Twitch has 11 kills. I have 52 CS. That's concerning. I'm not exactly like stealing CS, but still, I have a lot of CS compared to some of the relative to how much CS I should have at this point. Because like right here, there's nobody defending this. I have to defend it. Yeah, but in neither case did I actually use it in a way that the promoted minion would have gotten a bunch. Sometimes you're a snowball, sometimes you're a snowballed. I don't remember. I think I typed it into Discord earlier, and don't remember after that. Somebody's pinging my ult as if my teammates have not just gotten murdered over and over in the middle of the jungle. I guess for the rest of the game, we're just buying control wards. Vision wards. Whatever.
적이 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
This is pretty funny.
영원하지.
아군이 당했습니다.
내가 되면
Yay.
아군이 당했습니다.
Sometimes you need some nonsense to defeat the nonsense. I have a strong feeling we're not finishing Bloodthirster.
아군이 당했습니다.
Oh, I killed Twitch. It's kind of surprising. Oh, Lulu hurts. Got it with the auto. I have no mana left anyway.
아군이 당했습니다.
What? Oh, I didn't get to the fountain fast enough. You know, I just realized I could probably just buy McHale's, huh?
처치했습니다.
I can have as many control of these sight words out as I want, right? Instead of Smith and Wetzel. Getting a Twitch? Come on! Mess up! Oh, Ez, you shouldn't have been so scared. Yeah, and under control. Maybe instead of Bloodthirster, I should have been working toward Black Creeper also. Well, too late now. The best thing we can do at the moment is just ward up properly.
적을 처치했습니다.
Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get some more. Trin does have their ult. It's a good thing that they were able to escape.
억제기가 재생성되었습니다.
Try to stay out of range. Vision wins games, Twitch. I die for a good cause. We're never gonna finish the Black Creeper. Oh, poor demo. They should have never given me permission to buy as many wards as I wanted.
포탑을 파괴했습니다. 제압되었습니다. 우주 막았습니다. 트리플 킬.
Oh man. I'm not the jungler, demo. I'm very much not the jungler at the moment. Come on! My god, my HP! I think there's nothing I can do at the moment. In terms of, helping. You know what would really wreck Twitch right now? Is if anybody had a Thorn Mail. Ideally, someone that can actually afford a Thorn Mail. So, not me. That's what I'm trying to say. Jump scare team comp. I can defend this inhib at least.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Oh, did we just win? I want to watch. They failed. They failed at the last second. I see what Ezreal's doing. Unfortunately, I could not distract him any longer than I did. It was a noble attempt. How close did they get to defeating the Nexus there at the end? Let's see.
파란 팀의 포탑이
Let's see how close they got.
빨간 팀의 갑주기가 파괴되었습니다. 빨간 팀의 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 파란 팀이 마지막 적을 처치했습니다. 빨간 팀의 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 빨간 팀의 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Basically, so long as Twitch existed, well, they weren't going to be able to get that.
파란 팀의 갑주기가 파괴되었습니다. 파란 팀의 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
없는 건가?
Wait, was Ezreal just 2 autos away?
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Wow, they were literally 2 autos off from finishing that. That's what Gab said. Gab said that the Voidlings hadn't proc lives, so I'm like, okay, I can live with this. We're not in the darkened days anymore. Hey, I'm starting to build the runes. With your glyphs, all scaling CD ends up overstacking, right? Would swapping 1 or 2 AD CD be better to avoid the wasted city? Hey, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. The overcap is, I think, acceptable because the goal isn't to perfectly reach 40% CDR at level 18 or whatnot. It's to get 40% at a fairly reasonable point in the game. I think levels 9 to 11 are probably a sensible sweet spot for that. Any attempts to put flat CDR merely shifts when the full 40% is active. And that's especially rough because in Classic, the last bit of CDR is more valuable than the earlier ones. There you go. Alright, let's go. 80 miles. Let's see if we can actually get Jones and not support. That was an awkward situation to be in. God, being AP Malzahar would have actually been better. I don't think AP Malz does anything unique as a support that makes it worthwhile. Jungle, let's go. We're swapping off the We Fail page. Yeah, the AP items use that actually make it really hard to get CDR. I think that's still true. I don't know if AP items options. In Classic. They don't have anything like Cosmic Drive though. And now we wait. Rise, Ari, Warwick, Lulu. In Korea Glover, from what I saw from interview that Freak did, he said that across regions, it's actually about like similar. I think that was in our latest interview, but they did note that for some servers, what they consider to be classic is much different than the Western conception because their servers were like started later, and so for many of them, their classic idea is more like season 4 or season 5 because they didn't get access to League Hunter, and it's like Wait, I saw a Reddit thread about it. If I could find it again. There's no way we can have a total number of players because Korea is way smaller. The entire population of Korea is 50 million people, right? America alone, before even any of the other places, is literally 7 times larger. So it must be about percentage because, like, raw numbers wouldn't make any sense. Now we wait. Trying to find that Reddit that I saw earlier, but I'm having trouble locating. Jungle. Yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't seen even regular AP Malzahar, so I haven't even been able to witness the like burst potential of it. AP Malz has much more situational burst, entirely depending on how many voidlings you have up at a time. I almost clicked off Malzahar. The thing most other junglers do against the Vage, you just kind of run away and go to the other side of the jungle. Or poke at them with Q and then hope your team helps you. But if things like coordinated and evading you, and your team is not coordinated against stopping it, then you kind of just die. That's just sort of how it is to be underdog. Which team is able to respond faster to it? That being said, you're not totally helpless, because you can scout around bushes and stuff with your Q. Worst case scenario, there are items that you can build for if you fall behind. I'm just remembering AP Shaco used to be considered completely and utterly unviable in Troll. And the only reason it really got changed is because Pink Ward ended up popularizing the AP Shaco playstyle enough that people were like, hey, actually, there's something here. I feel like around the time that AP Shaco got made to have actual viable buffs and stuff was around the time where it became clear that Riot became a very big change of heart, as it were, in terms of supporting off-meta builds. I mean, they had never, like, actively dismantled off-meta builds. They kind of were just like, hey, if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, we're not really going to interfere in that. But over time, they have done a lot more to make it so that way, like, if they're like, hey, this off-meta build's actually really interesting, they give it actual proper support. And then it ends up being not off-meta because, you know, it has support to it. Yeah, exactly, Glover. That's a good way. 100 Magic Vendars. Okay, this fella is saying something to me. I see. Interesting. 80 Malzahar. Himdul. Tendul. Interesting. They're using too many slang terms I don't recognize. I know they also just asked me a question, but... I guess we'll never know what they said. Oh, is Galaxy really 20 years old? Oh man, I still remember having memories of beating the final stage. That one gave me a lot of trouble. I do wonder what they were saying here though. Let me see if I can translate it while we're walking. You should put. Oh, they were saying I should put a point in the queue, and they were saying I'm copying someone. Wait, who am I copying? Who's this? Who's this person? There's not a Korean 80 Malzahar person that I'm not aware of, is there? Oh, whoops! I accidentally casted the Q in the wrong spot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Okay. We didn't embarrass ourselves in front of the Koreans. Soraka, a heal in this desperate time, please. No? Fair enough. Did they type what? That's funny. I just read it. They literally are like, what? Yeah, the struggle is that so long as Voidlings have reasonable AP scaling, and there's no way to really differentiate AD and AP Malzahar, there's no way to make an AD Malzahar thing. Oh. By the way, if someone could translate, what did they say here? I'm having trouble being able to because I have to go back and handle, you know, life here. But I'm kind of curious what they referenced because I'm like, I don't recognize this person they're talking about. Dolking? They're also pretty good at taking skill shots, Glover, which is nice. Underrated aspect of them. They can just outright cancel some spells because it's like, oh, I'm just going to summon this and stop your spell. And it's like, understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, unfortunately, for better or worse, Malzahar has a very healthy win rate. And so, every time I see, like, especially on the Malzahar subreddit, you know, understandably, the Voidlings aren't terribly exciting. And, you know, I get that. Not claiming otherwise that they're suddenly, like, they feel exciting to use or whatever. But unfortunately, Malzahar has a reasonable win rate. And so it's like, okay, if we buff up the Voidlings, it's lost in the process, right? And the tricky thing is that there's never any consideration for what would be the what would be given up in exchange for it. AP Malzahar players specifically would have to choose, because if you ask me, I'd be like, you know, I could think of a couple things to trim. I don't think so. Even if Voidlings did 8 physical damage instead, as long as they have 40% AP scaling and 20% AD scaling, there's never a reason to build AD, because anything AD does, AP just does better. Right? That's what it always boils down to. Even if they did physical damage, there's no lethality item you'd want to build, because you deal more damage by just building magic. Oh, what? Okay, I thought that we missed that. Yeah, and AP is about half as expensive as AD. I disagree. I think they added the bubble so that way Malzahar wasn't just a binary ult bot. I think they're very happy with how the bubble turned out. This is not me claiming whether or not it's good or not, just that I think Riot's pretty satisfied with how the passive turned out. Oh, hold on. Don't worry, my friends, I'm on the way. Let's mess him up, Twitch. You and me. I'm not afraid. We have a huge minion wave. I'm afraid! I'm afraid! I'm afraid! Okay, I thought that minion wave would do a lot better against them. I thought that we were going to fight it out and like really duke it, and like I showed him up and everyone would praise me. This is not what happened. By the way, the brutalizer skip thing I mentioned, demo. I stopped that very fast. Yeah, maybe I should have ran into the bush. Maybe it would have been the difference. No, not for Quiver, just because I didn't have the runes necessary, so I had 36% CDR. Quiver had no impact on whether or not I was making Brutalizer. It's just that I needed CDR still. I thought I would be able to accept it, and I couldn't. Maybe I should have built a Vampire Acceptor. Okay, let's clear. Oh man, I want to farm more. My team's just fighting constantly. Look at him go. Well done. Fair play. Yeah, I'll get. I should be able to get the money for Brutalizer by the time I get back again. I think there was a sequence of moves that would have made it work better. Sometimes, cool kid. Sometimes they count as spell damage, and sometimes they don't. So, for Rylai's, they count as single target spells that apply to 35% slow from it. But Muramana, which uses the exact same phrasing, is not triggered by Voidlings because they don't count as spell damage. But they do count as spell damage for Lifesteal, which doesn't trigger on spell damage, it triggers on basic attacks, but Voidlings trigger Lifesteal. But they don't trigger Spell Vamp, because they don't do spell damage. Pretty good flash ult. Okay, I'm out of here. Y'all don't die in the meantime. I got stuff to farm. We can in fact get Brutalizer on the way back to base, as was foreseen. It was a true expression of skill, Crossroads. What is my purpose? You press R. Oh my god. Yeah, people are so good at capitalizing on that itty bitty bit suppression. I guess I'll farm a bit more before we go back. Good one, Goose. Nobody's died in a minute. I think we just push for tower. Did you kill him, Twitch? Thanks. Pantheon was unfortunate enough to be surrounded by two of my Voidlings. No! Oh no! Oh no! Running for dear life, Silver Disaster. That's what we're doing.
미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
I was died 5 times. S. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. But it's not because we succeeded. We're supposed to start blue buff and stuff. I just realized the random grunts I'm hearing. I was like, what are those? It's Nasus. I forgot there's a bug where you can hear Nasus globally. Okay. This is the part where I run away. Okay, 395 versus 402. Carefully. Well, I got the towers while they were busy doing all of that. I never did translate what they said at the beginning of the game. Let's see if I can get a picture and translate it later with ChatGPT. There we go. Google Translate wasn't giving me anything actionable. I'm gonna have to upgrade the translation we're using. They're speaking with some slang I don't recognize. Duking is not a word. I think it's a name. A website, maybe? You slang, you slung, you slang. Cool. This is not actually possible. I just want to try. No, not possible. I don't have Bloodthirster fully stacked. Not that it matters, my team is winning so hard anyway. I just gotta show up and then we win. Oh. Row. Fight the power. Boom. Switch is such a menace. Oh, we're in Wood 3. We're making it. Okay, let me translate what they actually said now. Let me throw it in the chat GPT. It can actually properly translate this on like Google Translate. Translate this conversation. Okay, that's it. Okay, so what the chat was, Malzahar, you're probably supposed to take Q at level 1 if you're going for the Voidling thing build. Oh, he's doing this after watching Dolking. Who's Dolking? Is this a YouTuber? It's a YouTuber. How about that? A Korean YouTuber. That's why I didn't recognize the name. 80 Malzahar is probably going to be rough in his classic mode though. Then they pinged me and said, wait, Malzahar has a longsword? And then Dolking 80 Malzahar. And then after I slew the dragon, Twitch typed, what? Who is this Dolking person though? I'm not finding any 80 Malz build on. There's always a build like this guy. I'm going to see if this Dolking person has even an 80 Malz video. I didn't see one. It doesn't exist. Duke Dragon consistently at early levels has been a huge game changer for like how often we're winning, because it really adds a splash of extra money that we really need. The shape of these graphs, man, it really is just, I grabbed the victory and won't let it go. Oh wait, hold on, some of these are those two of those I saw at the end of the count. 10 years ago. Just out, I'm curious. Second, just set the cam. Give me just a moment, please. Alright, let's check this out.
방금 시작했구만. 공허의 불 8초, 13초, 10. 정글 말자면 뭐 선마해야 되지? 2선마는 좀 안 좋을 것 같은데. 일단 1레벨 큐 찍고.
Okay, so this was the
일단 1레벨 큐 같은데요 보니까. 1레벨 큐가 안 같고 80 데미지 2명이니까. W는 퍼뎀이네. 이거 별로 안 좋고. 큐 선마는 별로 안 좋을 것 같은데.
already starting red too.
아 썰은 안 쳐. 이게 딜 존나 좋아. 그래서 빼. 또 미안하다고 해놓고 또 이것도까지 먹는 거 아니겠지? 좋아. 해자리시야 해자리시. 씨발. 나 풀핀데 근데? 나 싸우자 이거. 나 이겨요. 이거 뭐해? 나 공포충 있어. 뒤지고 싶은 거야?
Okay, it is pretty satisfying to watch that Gragas like get mauled. Oh, why don't they flash? Okay, yeah, that was gonna be like, yeah, one flash auto would do the trick. It kind of looks like this was a one-off. They just kind of did this one time and that was it. Not too exciting. It's not quite Shift Almani, is it? Alright, it's 1 AM here, so let's end off on one final Malz match, yeah? Do be catchy, it's true. No, don't put that curse on me, Crossroads. Although, I want to test something. I made this test page with the utilities that I could try getting up to 40% CDR without Brutalizer. I'm just checking, that probably seems fine. Losing 40 gold is probably the least bad thing that you can do here. Not really, you have a health potion. I might test this to see how much CDR I have. Let's try one utility page. While we're in wood tier, this is the best time to test out some nonsense. Oh yeah, Disco Heat, yeah. I would like that Explorer reward, that'd be kind of good. It would help protect me against invades a little more reliably. But in order to get it, I'd have to give up another 35 gold and then something else as well. It's a bit of a tough sell. Would be good against invades though. How much gold is this? Per 10? 1 gold per 10 is 6 gold per minute. 60 gold per 10 minutes. So 30 gold per 10 minutes for each point of this. So getting rid of even 1 point is basically losing like 60 gold. Yeah, I was doing the math demo on, like, if I took 2 points off, it would be 1 from here and 1 from here. And I was just calculating how much gold I would lose from that over the course of like 20 minutes. It's basically about 100 gold. 100 gold for a biscuit and explorer ward? I'm not that invested in being able to ward up my other camp. I probably wouldn't be able to stop them even if I did. It might accelerate a breakpoint, I feel, Crossroads. I got middle. But we're not going to use we failed page. We're going to use test this time. Ishigan Gamso. It is giving me the flat CDR. You know, we got like super lucky last time, Crossroads. We've been getting jungle very, very, very consistently. So, you know, I guess it's okay if our luck runs out a little bit. The Reaper comes for us all. Your curse, it worked! We got bot. I don't even know where I'd take 1 point to get extra gold, though. There's nothing. This. Pretty much everything else. I literally can't change the first 8. Those are stuck. Everything else has to be, like, I'd have to get rid of the extra time, or that, armor pen. And pretty much everything else here is worth more than 35 gold in some way. Honestly, I don't think AD Malz is very good as a bot laner, but we'd have a fair bit of damage, so it's maybe okay. I do push really fast, which is kind of cool. We're going to see if this gives me just enough CDR to skip Brutalizer. That's the dream. Because I think I have 8% more from the 6% in intelligence, plus the 2-ish% from the runes. I think when I was trying to skip Brutalizer earlier, I wasn't using this utility page. And so, it didn't give me that ability. Let's see what it looks like. There's only one way. Is Brutalizer the name of the supermodel girlfriend Crossroads? Probably should have a second room page contest. Why don't mix these up? Yeah, change it back later. You're like, I'm the jungler now. Alright, Ali, let's go. It's you and me against the world.
환영합니다.
Their camps aren't safe for me, summoner. Literally forgot to buy items.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
오라 필멸자여, 너희의 종말을 목격하라.
황소 앞에서 까불다간 내 뿔에 찔릴 거다. 황소 앞에서 까불다간 내 뿔에 찔릴 거다.
Best of luck, man. Oh. Oh my. Don't stop running. Just lol, baby. Just lol. Man, might be closer to haha thinking about it. Yeah, pretty similar. Yeah, every language has something like that. Oh, whoops. I summoned that promote minion too far away. No, Alistair. Yeah, I guess Shaco is pretty dangerous at the moment. So I think it's good I stay for a little bit longer because I needed the chalice, which we now can afford. I'm kind of scared of them. Buy a health potion. I did summon that promote minion too far away from me though. I wanted to have it closer so we could fight. Not bad on the tower damage though. Oh, for the next patch, Freak did confirm that Alizar is one of the worst performing supports in the Classic at the moment. With an incredibly low win rate, so it's like, oh. Unfortunate. I just wanted to... Wait, I was about to say milk totes, and now I regret it. I was almost saying that. That'd be a weird thing to say. Okay, we got half of the tower HP. Shaco's at mid.
아군이 당했습니다. 생선 중입니다. 더블킬.
Jump mid and jungle. How decide that? Seriously? That shield's too large. But maybe Lee Sin can clean this up. Go, Lee, go!
막을 수 없습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
Let's get the CS and then let's get out of here. Oh no, my I didn't get the Malefic reset. Okay, it's fine. So Lucidity, and then let's work toward Bloodthirster, yeah. We have 32% CDR at the moment. Let's see what that looks like when we're level 10. Gross. Oh! Well, with that, the tower is ours. We just get this for free. Okay. Let's see you later. That's you. Said, see you later, boy. Mr. Yee. There, boy. See you later, boy. Mr. Yee. There. Mr. Yee. Boy. Yeah, I'm skipping Brutalizer because I have the utility page giving me the extra rune giving me another 8% flat CDR. I'm trying to rhyme, Silver. Sometimes it's time to rhyme, but you can't do it on a dime. No, Alistair! It's okay, we made the most out of the situation. This is not a team fight, this is a slaughter. Oh, I don't have enough for BF sword.
적을 처치했습니다.
34%. I wasted a lot of mana in advance of that fight. Also, I'm not even in the jungle. I'm using up way too much mana in lane. Oh, pushing these waves. The bounces from 11 visions only get 14 each. Casting it to 75. Doesn't really pay itself off very well. You know what I think my mistake is? I keep on using Null Zone for this wave, and that's just not worth it. Kind of like how in the jungle, using E just isn't worth it because, like, it just doesn't do enough damage for how much you're spending for it. I think I need to accept that for lane it's the other way around, where W isn't really worth it most of the time. We're bashing our mana a little bit.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
This will solve my mana issues. Hey, use it! Please! Thank you. Thanks for not stealing that from underneath my nose. I know it must have taken a lot of restraint. Yeah, seriously, look at that. Also, I've talked before about how like minions can double dip into the damage that rally gives. They could do the same with provoke. Thinking about it, that's kind of funny. Sir got the kill. How'd that happen? Why do I have a better KDA right now than I do when I'm in the jungle? What is going on? If I was a clickbait YouTuber, that could be the whole working title. ADC Malzahar so broken? New meta? I even got the voice. Well, I'm currently destroying their base right now, which is currently taking priority. Well, my mana is about to run out, so I may need to... Oh, hold on. No, we're still going. Let's see if we can make it 5K. Jonathan. We ended the game with 5K in our pockets. Oh, I didn't check my CDR at the end there. Okay, we skipped Brutalizer in the end, I guess. Because we never went back to get Brutalizer. I want to... But I can't forgive the nonsense that you did with that, that you constantly hitting people backward. Oh, this works in Classic. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, what 3 it is. Alright, I want to check my CDR at the end there. Oh wait, I can tell you all about these ships. I found these ships at the convenience store, and they're supposed to be, it's like sushi flavor, right? And so I was like, huh, that sounds really interesting. I'm curious about it, so I bought it. They taste like eating wasabi. So anyway, I drew them out after eating 2 chips. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, for some reason the game thinks I have 0% CDR at the moment. That's not very helpful. Oh, I understand. Yeah, they chose haste, not CDR. Oh shoot. Oh, wait. I have my replay, right? I have the literal YouTube replay. I can just check. Give me a minute. At level 12, I have 38% CDR. At level 13, I'd have all 40%. So it's possible to skip brutalizing if I want. Wait to level 13 for that. Huh? Oh, right. Because I have 2 pages. Right. Okay. I was like, I clearly used the test page, right? So why it's empty because I never actually filled it out. Oh, it's not that one. No, and they, from what I saw in an interview of Freak, they have no intention of bringing buff sharing. Oh, you mean on Live League, not on Classic? I'm running a 1% crit. Like Silver. It's the only way to go. You gotta have that 1% crit. You gotta have it. The guy by Malzahar doesn't even mention it. Yeah, it's been a thing on live for a long time, Chell. Skipping Brutalizer lets me get an early Vampiric Scepter. We have to give up 6 lethality, 3 AD, 50% bonus damage. Oh my god, Chow, if I put 9 of them then, I could make my chances of critting being 9 times higher? That sounds broken. Why isn't it right yet? can't believe they allow effects to exist that are 9 times better than other ones. I'm going to do a first queer test and then we'll end the stream for today. You see, Chow, you understand me. That's why I keep a lucky coin on hand. I always pre-flip the coin in advance, so that the next time I'm guaranteed to get the flip I want. So like, I on the lucky coin that's over here, I flipped it on heads 5 times in a row. But the chances of getting hit 6 times in a row is very, very low. So that means that it's very, very good at getting tails, because then it's very unlikely to get the same result 6 times.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
이 개시야가 손짓한다.
I mean, it's either decrease flash by 15% or what, 1% bonus? No, not even 1%. That'd be what, 0.66% bonus move speed out of combat? How interesting. My woodland doesn't have as much damage as usual. Yeah, I've always pre-summoned it 10 seconds in advance. And by always, I mean ever since the clear started using... No. It was on the Discord chat when... Was it? Might have been Vimby who told me. No, Vimby's not on Discord. Somebody told me. Fog? Yeah, I'm not going for the white. One health potion, one mana potion. We can get 2 fairy charms here, which is nice. Because I have a little bit more CDR, I need to cast a little closer to the dragon pit than usual. Yeah, okay, that timing is good. So the utility page causes me to kill the dragon slower. Just barely slower too. Wait, I'm alive! Because the page has less AD, the dragon is just barely too difficult to kill exactly on time so you don't get hit by so many autos at the end. That's inconvenient. You return back and you can get Chalice. Then you get boots, and then you can start working toward what thirster. That dragon situation is inconvenient. You could buy another health potion to make up for it. I'll mull over it some. Alright, that'll be the end of today's stream. Thank you as always for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.